Thank you, Mr Speaker. I stand on behalf of New Zealand First to take a call on the Psychoactive Substances Amendment Bill. We all know in this House that psychoactive substances are a blight on our New Zealand society, and at long last this legislation will take these products off of the shelves. There is little doubt that Parliament, and we are accepting our role in this, made an error with the previous legislation. We should have included a safety requirement in this legislation that they be proven to be safe prior to being available for sale. And of course, we should have had that animal welfare aspect in it as well. We are pleased that amendments have been made, and we are committed to ensuring that this bill passes through the House as soon as possible so that these products can get off of the shelves and right away from young people. Legal high manufacturers and resellers should definitely not be rolling in profits while the users are becoming a burden on our health system and experiencing dangerous withdrawals and terrible effects. And of course, many of them committing crimes in our neighbourhood so that they could continue to purchase these subjects. Just not good enough. None of this should ever have happened. This legislation should be right this particular time, and we are very pleased that urgency has been accorded to this particular legislation. Ironically, we heard throughout the Select Committee process how difficult it was to remove all of the products from sale and off of the shelves. And we won't deny that this is easy. It never is easy, but at last today we have actually done something in this Parliament. We're pleased that urgency's actually been accorded to this particular bill. We've had so many constituents coming to our offices almost daily to tell of their trials and tribulations with these products. Parents at their wits' end, unable to keep their families functioning. It has been so sad. New Zealand First believes that the government now owes it to the people of our country to ensure that there are dedicated services for people whose lives have been negatively impacted with the presence of these legal highs. Addiction services, counselling for parents and families who want to get their lives back on track again. This has been a terrible experiment. We guarantee that there is a need for these services back in the community. It is not easy for anyone, and it won't be easy for anyone until these addictive substances have gotten out of everybody's system that are taking them. When the Psychoactive Substances Bill was actually passed in Parliament, we all believed that it was going to prevent the kind of harm that our communities are experiencing. We have been too slow, basically, in removing these products from sale, but we are pleased that the day has come when they are removed. To that end, we're very glad to be here today to fix the mess that's been created while we waited for the law to be done. And I was delighted to hear the Honourable Tony Ryle say that on Thursday, these products will not be available for sale in any shop in New Zealand. We are absolutely rapt to hear that manufacturers have to prove their products are safe and that no animals are going to be unduly tested to ensure they are. Low risk is a subjective term that we do have some qualms about, and we believe that if it is not changed, that perhaps we'll be back in Parliament again to actually change this. We can't afford to expose our people in New Zealand to products that aren't safe again. These products basically need to undergo a testing regime that's similar to the pharmaceutical regime, very thorough, very detailed. So we support too the new laws that prevent any info from animal testing actually being used with recreational drugs. This should really set a precedent for the future, and alternatives to animal testing must be explored now with this legislation. In closing, we are very happy in New Zealand First to finally see some progress, which we hope will immediately benefit the people who are putting themselves in danger by using these untested psychoactive substances. New Zealand First has said very strongly right from the beginning that we believe that these products needed to be banned. It's important for action to be swift. We're delighted it is, and hopefully by the end of the day we can be rest assured that Thursday we will ensure our communities and our people are safe right throughout New Zealand.
I call Mike Sabin.
Thanks, Sue. Look, let's